How you doing?
What's your name, sir?
I'm Eric.
Hi. Before we begin, I would like to let you know that I'm a supervisee and that I'm a student at ASU under Dr. Ocampa.
That's cool.
And I was wondering if it's okay if we record this session.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. She will be looking at it and possibly a teacher aide. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds like it'll be helpful for you.
Okay, thank you. Um, Another thing we need to go over is informed consent. So everything we say here remains confidential except for some mandatory reporting that I'm obligated to report.
Okay.
That's instances of you being a danger to yourself or to others. If you know of any child neglect or elderly neglect, as well as if there's a court order.
Okay.
Do you understand those?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Okay,
it makes sense.
are you okay to go ahead and continue?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so tell me a little bit of why you're here today.
Well, that's a good question, Kyle. So I'm early in recovery and it's just been really hard and I feel very overwhelmed. I It's hard to think about that I have to do this forever. I feel like each day is sometimes really good, and then some days it's really hard. I have my people at meetings and stuff like that, and it's cool, but I don't always feel very connected with them. Um, like I know that like my life is better now, but sometimes it just doesn't feel that way, and it just feels scary and hard that I have to do this all the time. And I don't know if this is normal. This is my first time ever doing this. I'm new to counseling. I'm new to recovery and stuff. So, I don't know. I feel like I need more than just meetings right now. So, yeah.
Okay, so as I understand it, you're worried about going forward for the rest of your life in sobriety, and you're having a
Mhm.
hard time kind of grasping the concept of not using or drinking again,
Yeah.
and that must be very frustrating to you and scary.
Yeah. It feels frustrating and scary. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Um, can you tell me a little bit more about like what substances you use, or if it was alcohol or drugs or a combination?
Sure, yeah, that's okay with me. Yeah, no, my drug of choice was opiates. It was mainly heroin. I really it took a lot for me, but yeah, that's my preferred thing. And then, stimulants, so I would not nod off, and so I could stay awake and do things and, do my best to hold jobs and stuff like that. But inevitably, I couldn't. Like, I think, with the opiates, I was just scared of being sick and going through withdrawal mostly
Yeah.
than anything. Yeah.
Have you been able to identify triggers that cause you to want to use or drink?
Yeah, I have.
What are those?
It's a good question. So, being around people, obviously, who are using or high, um, being in certain areas of the city for sure. Like if I'm driving around, just when I know it's in neighborhoods and just, especially in Arizona, I just feel like it's everywhere. Like in the Phoenix area, it's just there's bus stops, people are just nodded out, people are just smoking foil trays and so I try to avoid that certain areas of town. Um, Another one is like feeling lonely, I guess, and like being by yourself in like a hotel room or stuff like that. Also, like starting new things can be really scary because I feel like with like the opiates, I had a lot of confidence in like myself, even though it was just kind of numb and I didn't care. But like, so like just starting new things can be overwhelming and scary. And then if people, a big one is like, and this is what's been coming up is like trust, like they don't trust. They're like, oh, are you just high or whatever? And like, but I'm not, and I'm doing my recovery. But when people say that, it's like, well, I might as well go out and use anyway, so that sucks. And I guess I get it that people should have to believe you right away after all the years they didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I understand you, being in places where there's a high instance of drug use, things that are new to you, trigger you, and being around people that use is frustrating.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about spirituality? Do you have any spirituality that you practice?
Yeah, I think one of the good things with the 12 step stuff that I take away, I enjoy the concept of a higher power. I mean, I grew up Catholic as a kid, and I went to Catholic school and stuff like that, but I wasn't really Catholic. So now having an opportunity to find my own higher power and kind of work in that spirituality, I think is nice. There's a lot of freedom there in that. And so I can find something that works for me. So yeah, but definitely like spirituality and religion was a big part of my life growing up, and it's just kind of changed now. But having faith is nice. I feel like it helps support me, you know.
So I hear that having faith and um, practicing some spirituality makes you feel good. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. That's good. Um, how long do you have right now as far as clean time?
Oh, like I'm pretty new into it. It's only been like 5 months right now. I'll have 6 months in like 3 weeks, which is cool. I can get a
Congratulations.
new
That's
key
good.
bag. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's crazy to think about. I don't know if I've put together that much time ever.
Must feel crazy, but it feels good at the same time.
Yeah, no, it's good, but like I said,